Exercise is the single arm shoulder press. Again, same thing, perpendicular. As I go up here, I really want to focus on getting that coordination. One of these shoulders is going to be stronger and probably going to be weaker and probably not as coordinated as the other. So instead of worrying about doing the same amount of reps, focus on the motion. If I want to throw a ball with my left arm, I don't throw it as hard as I can. I get the motion first, and then when I get the motion, that's when it gets stronger faster. So don't worry about the strength, focus on getting that perfect coordination. See how I'm coming down, sitting right into my shoulder, it's not moving, inside, outside, come up, blow, suck in, blow. Using my other hand to help keep my core nice and tight as well. Next one is going to be the hammer corner raises. So you're holding the weights like this. I want your feet nice and tight. What we're gonna do is aim for corners of the room, nice and straight with the arms, suck in, big blow up, suck in, big blow up. And I always like to hold the last ones on these, especially making sure I keep that position, let our arms nice and straight, let it burn. Next exercise is a alternating side lateral. So I'm gonna come up, one side, alternate other side. Alternate, slight bend in elbow, but 20 degree. This one we're gonna come up to the side, slight external rotation at the end. Notice that slight external rotation. I always wanna open up a tad. Up, up. Okay, next exercise is the side, front, side, down, side, front, down. Try not to stress your neck, okay? Big blow, blow, and relax. First exercise we're gonna do a standing bicep curl. So when I do that standing bicep curl, you'll find a lot of people will hold the weights like this and never fully extend because they're used to putting their hands on their hips a lot like this, so they'd never fully extend those arms. So what we wanna do especially is get that stretch. So as I come up, we're gonna come up and then we're gonna subinate. Okay, what that means is we're gonna fade out as I come up nice and slow. Now notice I'm not gripping the weight so hard with my forearms. I'm actually barely even grabbing the weight, but I'm still gonna get that bicep pump. Okay, you don't have to curl your wrist like this because then the pressure sits in that forearm, right? We want the tightness to sit in the bicep there, okay, rather than that forearm. And if we go and hold this so tight, we end up cutting that circulation off. So we want to make sure, come up, squeeze, release. Up, squeeze, release. Just that side view, up, squeeze, release. Okay, so the very first thing I'm gonna teach you is how to do a proper shoulder press. So, when doing a shoulder press is not this, okay? People do this and then they end up impinging their shoulder and then they end up having problems in their shoulder. So what we wanna do is the shoulder, okay, if I'm looking at the weight, see how my hand is underneath the elbow? It's not here, I'm not pushing and internally rotating my shoulders, it's corner of the room. And if I go up this whole time, my hand is still perpendicular to my elbow. It's not here, it's not in front, so I will show you with both weights in motion. So as I hold it here, again, it's not, the shoulder press is not here, we're not trying to work our chest. As I come up, straight up, suck in, relax traps and neck, which I find the most common problem. Come up, suck in. See how my elbows are pointing to corners of the room? They're right underneath, okay? See the hand is right underneath the elbow the whole time. Okay, now I'm gonna do a single arm. Next exercise is the single arm shoulder press. Again, same thing, perpendicular. As I go up here, I really wanna focus on getting that coordination. One of these shoulders is gonna be stronger and probably gonna be weaker and probably not as coordinated as the other. So instead of worrying about doing the same amount of reps, focus on the motion. If I wanna throw a ball with my left arm, I don't throw it as hard as I can. I get the motion first, and then when I get the motion, that's when it gets stronger faster. So don't worry about the strength, focus on getting that perfect coordination. See how I'm coming down, sitting right into my shoulder, it's not moving, inside, outside, come up, blow, suck in, blow. Using my other hand to help keep my core nice and tight as well. Next exercise is the hammer shoulder press. So as I do this, full extension on this one. I'm going to keep a hammer grip. I don't need to go too low. I always like to pop chest and almost sit on my lats as I press. Suck in, relax the body, relax the neck, relax the traps, blow pressure. Suck in, blow pressure. Suck in, blow pressure. Next exercise is the reverse cross pullback. So we want to make sure our hands are in reverse position. As we come back, we're going to bend the elbow and we're going to push those arms right back to the corner, full extension. Notice I'm keeping that position. Bend elbows, come back, squeeze. Bend elbows, come back, squeeze. Alternating curl, we're gonna go. So, keeping that tension. Again, try not to destroy your forearm. See if I push my forearm into here. See, I don't have to do that. I can still get my peak by actually going the other way. Peak, going the other way. So we're gonna alternate of that high curl. Alternate, alternate, alternate. Okay, for the next one, these are the standing tri extensions, or some would call them skull crushers, just depends. I want those hands close to the shoulders, relax the neck. So many people stress the neck. All I'm gonna do is come up, 1, down, up, 2. So I'm working this area here, okay? Watch how I then stretch, no pressure, hand is close to shoulder, and then flex, and I'm not even gonna go all the way up. Stretch, back, elbows go back, relax neck, right underneath that, and that third part of that third head of the tri, which is a very, very tough spot to get because we always just focus on the extension down, which we wanna make sure that guys try, or ladies try and get the stretch here. So when I get that elbow, I really wanna feel that burn in here and feeling it up rather than just doing to do. Okay, now we're gonna do a front raise, holding the dumbbells together, so a squeeze raise I call. We're gonna squeeze those dumbbells right together, slight bend, notice my elbows are slightly going out, like so. Just above shoulders, slight bending knees, stick bottom back just a tad. Just like so. Okay, next exercise we're gonna do is under the leg, hammer lateral raises. So what we're gonna do, see, notice I'm holding the weights in a hammer grip, come under that leg, pop chest. Down, touch, pop chest. Suck in, down, pop, pop chest. Suck in, and you should feel a nice stretch of the chest here. I'm just gonna give you that side view if I can. Noticing that the weight is kind of starting ahead of the body and slightly ending just behind the shoulder. But one thing I'm not doing is taking the shoulder with me. I'm tucking under and up. Don't take it with you, tuck under and up.